Welcome back in another video. FPL is finally back this week. Hope you all are doing great and probably have less flagged players in your team this game week, as there lots of injury concerns occurred between this period due to FA Cup games. In this video we will seeing how our team lines up for Game Week 21, but before moving ahead let's quickly see how Game Week 20 went. 96 points was all I got. Captain Watkins at the last second as I was confused between him and Salah. But I was pretty happy about the transfers I made and it was surely a success. Bought in both the City lads, Walker and Foden. Foden coming up with 12-pointer and Walker with a clean sheet. Moved up from 570k to 351k. So now let's move ahead and see the Game Week 21 team. As I said, there are few injury concerns. Bowen picked up an ankle injury in their FA Cup tie, Holland was not in the squad on Sunday, and Trent picked up knee injury after the Arsenal game. Bowen is unlikely to start and probably out for 2 weeks. Same goes to Trent, he is out till the end of month. So in the goal we have Areola. Had fabulous last 2 games where he made 8 saves and kept a clean sheet against United, Arsenal and Brighton. To be honest, no one saw this coming, and I am glad that I had him in goal. He faces Sheffield United this week. Can he keep 5th consecutive clean sheet for West Ham? As Bowen and Paqueta both are out, it will surely affect the attack of West Ham, and will reduce the threat of counterattacks that West Ham possess. In the backline, first we have Walker who faces Newcastle. Not a week to expect clean sheet from City, as Newcastle might leak goals but they also tend to score. Plus it's a home fixture where they have been quite impressive till now. And City too has conceded goals pretty much every game this season. They have managed to keep only 5 clean sheets. But they have good fixture run from 22 onwards and will have a double game week in 25. Next is Gabriel. Arsenal tops the list of odds of keeping a clean sheet this week as they face Palace. Palace are without Ayew and Olise, who are involved in most of the plays for them. Palace ranks 3rd from bottom in scoring goals. They have only scored 22 goals in the league. Only Burnley and Sheffield United have scored less than them. So despite the Liverpool defeat in FA Cup, I expect Arsenal to perform well and keep a clean sheet. And last defender we have is Porro. Man United away is a tricky fixture. You can't tell whether Spurs can keep a clean sheet. United have been inconsistent the whole season. They lost to Bournemouth by conceding 3 goals and then won against Villa by making a comeback in the second half. But you are not only expecting clean sheets from Porro, he's a great attacking threat from the right side of Spurs. Scored a banger in the FA Cup. Coming in the midfield, Saka gets the armband. There's lot of captaincy options as Salah and Holland are not present. Saka faces Palace at home and Palace haven't been good defensively after Game Week 10. Saka scored against Fulham last week and had good couple of chances to score but couldn't. As he plays at home, which is point to consider, he is first in the list for me despite Arsenal not playing well. Against Liverpool and FA Cup, Arsenal were the more threatening team and likely to score. On second we have none other than Cole Palmer, facing Fulham at home. He has 3 goals and 2 assists in his last 5 games for Chelsea. He's currently the main man for Chelsea, who is making it all happen in the attack. Chelsea lost to Middlesbrough yesterday and couldn't manage to score. Palmer missed 2 great opportunities, missed an open goal from the rebound of Enzo's shot. But we'll take it as a positive, being a threat for opposition just for 5.6 million. He's truly a FPL gem. And third is Mo Salah, who will mostly leave the team this week or next. I have 1 free transfer this week and Trippier on bench. But I am not sure whether to play Trippier against City due to Newcastle's leaky defense. I have 3 players in my mind to replace Salah. First is Pascal Gross. Brighton has the best run of fixtures of all teams at the moment. Brighton's attacking record has been good, they have scored 38 goals so far. And Gross is the one who is nailed on, takes the set pieces, will mostly take penalties if Pedro is not on pitch. His expected per 90 return is 0.45. Next is Fernandes. To be honest, I am not fully satisfied by this pick. He's just there because of the upcoming fixtures. As we all know, he is on penalties and set pieces, that's why most of the managers are interested. Though he have only provided 6 returns in 19 games, this just sums up Man United's season. If United starts playing well, then he will surely be one to look for. Next is Richarlison, the man in form for Spurs. Scored 5 goals in last 5 games. As Son is out for Asian Cup, it was looking that his minutes will not be risked. But coming of Timo Werner in the team has made it more tricky. Maddison, on the other hand, is the one to watch out, who will make comeback within next week or two. At fourth we have Phil Foden. He's now a regular starter for Man City as De Bruyne was absent. But when Haaland and De Bruyne both will be starting, Foden's minutes can be risked, as we have seen every time. But I will stick to him for a few weeks as he is in good form and City have good games coming. I am expecting he will be not dropped out of the playing 11 soon. But it's Pep, you cannot predict what he is thinking. Now in forwards there's Darwin Núñez facing Bournemouth. I have a feeling he will not start this week, as he played full-time against Arsenal in FA Cup. He had great chances for assisting but couldn't find a perfect pass. Diogo Jota looked lively after he was subbed in and turned the game around. But still, I will hold Núñez. In absence of Salah, I need a Liverpool attacker due to the goal-scoring record of Liverpool in the league. Next is Ollie Watkins, the most owned player after Saka. Villa faces Everton away. It is a tricky fixture again, as Everton have been performing well at home. They have managed to defeat Newcastle and Chelsea. But Villa's away record has been good too. Watkins is an easy hold for me whether he will score or not. 'Cause he's few of the players who you can just put in your team and forget for weeks unless there's an injury concern. At last there's Solanke facing his former club at home. Liverpool's defensive line is not looking great at the moment. Both the fullbacks out injured and Van Dijk also was out due to illness. There's high chance that Bournemouth will score and Solanke will get return from this game. Also, due to the defensive issues, Liverpool can drop points this month, which will affect position. Though Liverpool have conceded least goals, they concede chances which the opposition has to score. Now on the bench I have Trippier, Bell, and Sarr. Trippier can start for me if I don't use my transfer for Salah. That's a decision I have to make this week. So that's how my team looks this week. How are you lining up this week? Do comment down the video. If you found this video helpful, please make sure you like the video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, cause there's lots of content coming ahead. See you in the next